Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today I have a deck profile of buddy of mine Gerardo's 11th place Kaiju Zoodiacs from Shreveport Regionals. So this isn't really my deck, obviously, but so we'll just go ahead and get right into it. I won't really have too much commentary on it. We'll just cover the list, and it'll also be in the description below. So I do want to mention one thing before we get into it. This is not his exact list. It is the list minus one card that is different, but some of the main deck and side deck choices he had were different on the day, but then he swapped them out after playing with it on the day, obviously. So in any case, we'll go ahead and get right into it. The one Maxx, as you saw, nice hand trap package, one Maxx, two Ghost Ogres, and two Ash Blossoms. So hand trap packages, and then the Kaiju package, Gameciel, Gadarla, Kumongous, and Jizukiru. So one of each, because he played Slumbers. Me, I just opted to play some Gameciels. But although I might be trying Slumbers, you never know. I like Slumber. Zoodiac package, 3 Whiptails and 3 Thoroughblades, 2 Ratpiers, 1 Ramram, same ratios as me. Standard ratios is pretty much what everyone's playing, It's what the cool kids are doing. So triple Barrage, triple Tenki. So standard stuff. Now he opted to play triple Pianissimo, and 1 Shuffle Reborn, compared to me playing my bodies and 2 Shuffle Reborns. I didn't mention this in the other deck profile, but I do want to cover Shuffle Reborn as far as I just absolutely love this card. I mean, just being like a monster born basically, and then having that second effect, which is super awesome and relevant. But and yeah, he played Pianissimo, which different choices for different strokes, different folks, you know how that goes. So, but still a great card, pretty much just as good as my body. It's just all player preference. He did Twin Twisters, 2 Twin Twisters. I did the Cyclones, of course, but like I said, slightly different choices, but obviously it worked out for both of us. He did 2 Slumbers and 2 Dark Holes. The only difference was I think he was only doing 1 of each of these in the main deck, and I think the other ones were in the side, and something else was in the main. But yeah, I think we just changed that out, just main a lot of board wipes. But which is fair. I mean, board wipes are pretty good right now in this meta. He did 1 Desires. Amazingly, every time I saw him or anyone else using this deck use Desires, they somehow just did not banish any Ratpiers, so they would just be like, Desires, draw into Barrages, get a Rat, and just go off from there. So that was crazy. And then lastly, 1 Soul Charge for the spells. And then tiny little trap package, 1 Warning, 2 Strikes, the Combo, and a Torrential. So another board wipe. Torrential's also really good. Of course, it's a trap board wipe, so you can do it on your opponent's turn, surprise them. So that's it for the main deck. We'll go and get into the extra deck. We'll start with the looks like the Zoodiac package. 2 Hammerkongs, 1 Borbo, triple Chakanine. So this has triple Tiger Mortar, but I do want to point out that he was at the event playing 2 Tiger Mortars and 1 Abyss Dweller, but he never made the Abyss Dweller, he said, so he cut it for the 3rd Tiger Mortar, because he felt that it would be more relevant, which I'd be willing to agree. Dweller didn't really come up at all. Yeah, but 2 Broad Bulls, also standard stuff, and 3 Tridents, and a Missus Radiant. But standard ratios. And then we got the sideboard, which was very different from mine. Had some different choices, but 2 anti-spell fragrance, still a great card in this format. He decided to side the Deflectors, the magic Deflectors. Although he might have been maining them at the event, that might have been what he swapped from the sideboard for the board wipes, I don't remember. But in any case, he was still playing the 3 like I was, somewhere in the decks. Which, because, like I said, this card, like I said in the other deck profile for mine, this card is absolutely amazing. I don't know how good it was for him on the weekend, but it was definitely amazing for me. There's the copy of the 3rd Strike in the sideboard. And copy of Imperial Order in the sideboard. This is like 2017's Vanity's Emptiness. This card can just steal games so easily, especially against like True Dracos or even Zoodiacs. I mean, just so good. 2 Heavy Storm Dusters. Basically the new Twin Twister. This card's really, really cool. But I kind of wanted to play them, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know what I would change for them. But 3 Artifact Sanctums and 2 Scythe. So splashing in a nice little artifact engine. I guess basically instead of D-Bears. So I mean, this is nice because I mean, first of all, people won't really expect it. So maybe the Twin Twister or something your Sanctum, and you can get a free Scythe summon and then get free value on the Sanctum when it's destroyed. Or you know, True Draco. Well, you wouldn't board this in against True Dracos. This is just for the mirror match, but lock them out of the extra deck. And the important thing is it locks them into the extra deck and gives you a free fat guy. 2200 is fairly large to beat over Zoodiac monsters, so it's pretty good. And then there's the 3rd Ghost Ogre in the sideboard. But yeah, so that's it for the deck profile. He got 11th at the Shreveport Regional. He went 5-2. He was 5-0, you know, after the 5th round, and then proceeded to lose the last 2 rounds, unfortunately. But which, I mean, I think he lost to the guy who got first, who went undefeated, and then I don't know what his other loss to. I don't remember, but his other loss was. But yeah, so that's the deck profile, and yeah, thanks for watching.